15 days from now, your life could look completely different. Sounds like a scam, right? But hear me out. What if I told you that small, strategic changes, based on science, could completely shift your mindset, energy, and productivity? And what if I told you that most people fail because they skip one crucial step? Stay till day 13 to find out what that is. Let's go. The first step to fixing your life? Admit that it's broken. Today, grab a notebook and write down every single thing that sucks. Be brutally honest. Your job? Hate it. Your sleep? A disaster. Your bank account? Don't even want to look at it. Good. Because now, we're going to change it. Here is a psychology insight. Writing things down makes you 42% more likely to solve them. When you see your struggles on paper, your brain starts finding solutions instead of just dwelling on them. Now, let's do something weird. I want you to write a letter from future you 6 months from today. Describe your ideal life, job, confidence, energy, everything. Why? Because your brain needs a destination to work towards. Here is a psychology insight. Studies show that visualization increases motivation by 32%. Athletes use this to perform better, so why shouldn't you? Today is going to be painful. No Instagram. No YouTube scrolling. No junk food. Just 24 hours. Sound extreme? It is. But here's why it works. Your brain is addicted to instant dopamine hits, and cutting them resets your motivation. A Stanford study found that constant digital stimulation weakens focus by 30%. Hate waking up early? So did I, but here's the secret. Wake up just 1 hour earlier than usual, not at 5 a.m. if that's unrealistic. Just 1 hour. Use it for something productive, and watch how your entire day shifts. A study on high achievers found that 90% wake up early, not because they love mornings, but because they love progress. Where does your money go? Today, track every single rupee or dollar you've spent in the last month. You'll be shocked. I once realized I was losing 5,000 rupees per month on useless subscriptions. Now, every dollar I save goes to my future self. 78% of people live paycheck to paycheck, not because they don't earn enough, but because they don't track their money. Most people work 8 hours but actually get only 3 hours of real work done. The secret? Work in 30-minute deep focus sessions with no distractions. It's called Pomodoro technique. You'll do more in 4 hours than others do in 8. The University of Illinois study found a 14% increase in productivity using this method. No 0 days. That means every day, no matter what, you do one tiny thing for your future. No excuses. Even if it's just one push-up, one sentence, one idea written down. Small steps compound. Atomic Habits author James Clear states that 1% better every day leads to 37x improvement in a year. Messy space, messy mind. Your environment shapes your productivity more than you realize. Clean up your room, delete 50% of useless files, and unfollow toxic accounts that add no value to your life. A Princeton study found that clutter increases stress by 30% because your brain constantly registers the mess as unfinished tasks. You don't need more motivation, you need fewer distractions. Once your surroundings are clear, you'll notice an immediate shift in your focus and energy. You don't need to do more, you need to do less of the right things. The Pareto principle says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your actions. That means most of what you do daily is probably low impact. Today, analyze your routine. What tasks actually move the needle? Maybe it's deep work instead of endless meetings, or quality learning instead of random scrolling. Successful people don't work harder, they work smarter by prioritizing what matters. What's one thing you've been holding back on because you're scared of what people will think? Maybe it's posting that video, speaking up in a meeting, or starting your own business. Fear of judgment is what keeps most people stuck in mediocrity. But here's the truth. Nobody is thinking about you as much as you think they are. People are too busy worrying about themselves. Today, do that one thing you've been avoiding. Once you start, you'll realize the fear was just an illusion. Every yes you say to something meaningless is a no to your dreams. If your calendar is filled with things you don't even care about, you'll never have time for what actually matters. Today, say no to one unnecessary obligation, whether it's an event, a task, or a conversation that drains you. Protecting your time is the difference between being busy and being productive. People who respect you will understand, and those who don't? Well, they never really respected you in the first place. For the next 24 hours, don't complain about anything. Not the weather, not your boss, not your life. Complaining wires your brain for negativity, keeping you stuck in the same cycle. Instead, every time you catch yourself complaining, ask, what's the solution? This small mental shift changes everything. Research from Stanford shows that chronic complaining shrinks the hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for learning and problem solving. If you want to be successful, train yourself to focus on solutions, not problems. If you're feeling like giving up today, congratulations, you're exactly where you should be. This is the part where most people quit, but it's also where real transformation happens. Right before a breakthrough, resistance will hit the hardest. Your brain is wired to resist change because it feels uncomfortable. But discomfort is proof that you're growing. If you can make it past today, you'll be unstoppable. Keep going. Success doesn't start in the afternoon, it starts the moment you wake up. The world's most successful people have one thing in common: a structured morning routine. That doesn't mean waking up at 4 a.m., but it does mean intentional mornings. No phone in bed, no rushing out the door. Instead, try this: move your body, feed your mind, and set your goals for the day. Studies show that people who start their day intentionally are 36% more productive. A powerful morning leads to a powerful life. Look back at day one. You're not the same person anymore. You're more focused, more disciplined, and more in control of your life. And the best part? This isn't the end, it's just the beginning. Real success isn't about 15 days, it's about showing up for yourself every single day. So keep going. And if you found this challenge life-changing, share your progress in the comments. Who knows? Your journey might inspire someone else to start theirs. If you've made it this far, you're serious about changing your life. Comment "I'm in" if you're starting today. And if you're ready for the next level, watch this video here, where I break down the most powerful habit that will make your success inevitable.